Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I'm sharing a project today which I haven't actually designed myself. This was designed by Kay and Maggie, who are the ladies of Cool Katz Crafts. Now for the last 3 years I've been attending a workshop of theirs in Hereford. Unfortunately that's not going on anymore, so I took the trip up to Peterborough to take part in a workshop and demo day with them. And this now is my 4th album I've made with them, and I've enjoyed every one. But this year it was a nice big album using Seize the Day by Graphic 45. So this is one of the new collections by Graphic 45. So to get to play with this so soon is fantastic. So this then is the cover. The front cover, they don't actually design for you. You can make it whatever you want with whatever you've got left. And luckily enough, there's loads of papers. They give you so much product that there's enough to do it. But I really like the blues. So I actually dipped into my stash just for the cover. Because well, I've got enough of it from other projects. So I used some of the 12 by 12 paper because I wanted to use this really large image here. And I've used some glossy accents and some glass beads as well, just to add some definition. And you can see they actually give 2 totally different looks. Hard to pick up on camera, but in real life these have a bit of a shine. These have more of a gloss type look to them. So I used the image from the 12 by 12 cover sheet and a piece of ephemera that I cut in half, and then I stuck half under each, because this image is actually mounted on some chipboard, which I just took the black tape around the edge just to frame it, and then just cut some blue of the strips and flip the middle over, and the blue just continues all the way around. So if you see somebody else's album, their front cover is going to look totally different because we were given free reign with that. So inside then, I've actually gone a little bit naughty again on the inside too. The original plan or design was there was a long vertical pocket here and that was it. But I decided to go and use some of my Mexican pocket die tags. So I've already done a tutorial on this, on how to do this on a belly band, and I just did it then on a pocket. So quite a similar idea then. And each of these then can hold. I did some of the extended tags. Again, I've done a Cool Katz quickie video tutorial on how to do this effect and how to do the extended tags. So if you want to see how these were made, head to the description below and I will link to my Cool Katz quickies playlist. And these ones are already up. There may be some things in here which are still to come, so keep an eye out. So there's a nice large vertical pocket here for us to put some nice big items. Oh, something else you might have noticed. Something coming up. It can go in there. These long extended tags. And I've done this without gluing the bottom of the papers so that each one of them goes all the way down. So you can fit quite a lot of things. 3x4 photo mat here can go in and in there. So my pocket ended up being 4 1/4, so I could just put 6x4 photos in there vertically as well. So I did go a little bit rogue here, but everything else I've pretty much kept to the design, except for one page where I actually made a mistake. I was chatting with Maggie and ended up putting my flap on back to front, but nobody will notice. So let's have a look through the book. So we started off with a nice pattern continuation here. The images in Seize the Day just allow you to have these. We've got a nice slim pocket there just to tuck things in. But I added one of the Mexican pockets here. It's able to fit a 3x4 photo that way or that way. But because that's 4 inches, you can actually put a 6x4 photos straight into this pocket as well. If you want to know how to make these, again, there is a Cool Katz quickie for this, which is my really quick short videos on Cool Katz dies, and it's in the Mexican tags basics video, which was the first one I think I did. So you can find out how to do these, and these are great for using up those scraps at the end, but also you can stick them into your album once you're done. So if you've got a big empty space, you're thinking, oh, what can I do? You can actually stick one of these on afterwards, and you've got a really useful tuck spot to put your photos in. And then the flap opened. This is a batwing tag that I've made with one of the 3x4 journal cards. This was made using the leftovers, and I had the journal cards from my 12x12 collection, so I've been able to utilise those as well. But this is an up-and-coming Cool Katz quickie video, so keep an eye out for that one. And then on the left-hand side, we had some stacked pockets. Oh, look, what's this? Oh, a Mexican journal card. You haven't seen that yet, have you? Again, there's a Cool Katz quickie on the way for that one as well. So all these little added extras really do add to your album. And each of the pages then was a pocket page. I just haven't done my inserts yet, but you can do a big photo mat to go inside. So lovely paper, nice shallow pocket there, so you can tuck something in, and stacked pockets. Then we moved along. Now this one looks full. This is full of my play using the Mexican tags. So there's just the plain tag with a photo mat. Here is another journal card. I've magnetised it, but you haven't seen this yet. I did do this in the demo day for some of the people who came. I've actually worked out how to do a pattern continuation with the pocket tags. So if that's a tutorial you'd like to see, because it's just an adaptation of one I've already done, yeah, let me know in the description below if you want to know how to do this. And again, it's a photo, sorry, a journal card as well. So you can open up, I just use some index cards for that one. And you've already seen this, and this was the make and take, the free make and take I did for the crafters who came along. They made these hidden paper clips, and you'll see loads of them. I went OTT, look, there's another one here, and you can see they can be done in all directions, decorated. This is just a plain one, that one with more of the decorative papers, and again this is just one of the pocket Mexican tags, and just with a strip added on. But it's a nice pocket. Again, it is 4 1/4, so you can fit your 6x4 photos and your 3x4 photos. But you could also use this, you could stick it onto a big space and just have your tuck spots with this really decorative feature. So it's a really handy one to know about. So that was all the things that I added. This was the workshop tutorial with these 2 pages. Just lots and lots of long vertical pockets, perfect for stuffing in and utilising all the blue papers in the collection. And, you know, how can you resist that paper? I love these little triangle pockets as well here. Rather than just having the vertical, just cut it up a bit there. But I said then you can just go ahead and you can fill and tuck things in as much as you want. But yeah, if you haven't seen the paper clips video yet, go have a little look. They're so easy, and you can do them with any of your die shapes at all. And they're just really useful because you can then tuck things into the paper clip, and it just acts like a real paper clip. So this was the journal card with the matching papers, but I think this came from the 12x12s that I was playing with when I was making all these Cool Katz quickies. And oh, there's ribbon here, which means this one was just plain, but this one, am I right? Oh no, it's this side, sorry. Right, so again, more of the paper clips, but as I said, you can really go to town with decorating these as well. So this is the same as that yellow one we had here, but with a lot of the ephemera pieces stuck on, and you can go off the edges, just not off the bottom, otherwise you're going to catch it all the time. So yeah, so the paper clips one, oh look, another paper clip. Told you I went OTT, on overboard with these. So here we had some 3x4 drill cars I've just added, which were leftovers. And they do fit lovely onto the photo mat from the photo slot corners you can buy from Cool Katz. And here we are, just a little pocket here. But I've added this Mexican tag, again with that pattern continuation. If you do want to know how to do that, just let me know in the comments below and I'll try and film that for you. But he was just lovely and I just thought I want to keep him. So I did that. Then with this ribbon, we pull it. And you've got the paper which continues onto this page as well with a pocket there. And on the other side then, just a plain tag into some stacked pockets there for you. And again, you lift it up and it's magnetized so it stays there. And this took a bit of time to work it out, but Maggie came and did a demo on how cleverly she did this cool little zigzag pocket. So each of these you can fit 3x4 items into, but each of these then, now I think in the tutorial we were supposed to flip this and I've forgotten, I just stuck them down. I think that this paper was meant to be this paper or something, or was it that one, whichever is on the back. So I forgot to flip it, but I think it still looks nice. But each of them is a belly band, so it's like belly band on top of a belly band on top of a belly band, which is something I've been doing myself lately too. And then I think this is already a Cool Cat quickie on how to make a 3x4 inch photo card. So you can take your 3x4 photos and place them inside there, and you've got that decorative element from the Mexican tag and you can tuck it in. So I've done some of them for 6x4 photos, but that's the 3x4 version. Flipping it over. Now, this I think was the page. It was supposed to open this way, but with me it's going to open to the left because I was too busy chatting and wasn't concentrating. So there was meant to be a photo slot here as well. But as I said, I was chatting away with Maggie and went into some days. And so this is an extended tag, sorry, with a pocket. I'm going to be doing a version of this using the Batwing tags coming up. So keep an eye out. This tutorial is coming up, just it'll have this pattern instead of it, but the idea is the same. In fact, I might be filming it later on. It's like that. So it's meant to have a photo slot for a 5x7 photo. However, I'd already stuck my paper down. So what I did was I made one of these pockets and I stuck it on. So I've still got my space. So imagine this was double the size to be a 6x4 because it's a 3x4. You can put a 6x4 photo inside there, or not you can put a few 6x4 photos in there. So rather than having one photo space, I've got a few. And then a nice swivel closure. And it opens up. I love the yellows. Absolutely love the yellows. And then again, we've got some stacked pockets on the left and some vertical stacked pockets on the right. So the tuck spots in this album are just never ending. And here we go. Oh, I need to stick my circle on. Haven't done that. This is a closure, so it's got a magnet because this actually pulls down. And then you've got room for your 3x4 photos by there, using those photo slots so you can slot them in. But then the bottom had a pocket And then this one, you can see a 3x4, I added that on afterwards. So I could have done the photo slots, but if I do this, I can put something in and it acts as a closure as well, because it keeps that closed. But this one actually opens upwards then, and another photo slot. So exactly the same idea, but one's up, one's down. Let's take that with me in case I need one later on. And again, as I said, 3x4 photos go in here. They can go landscape, but a 6x4 photo would fit vertically as well. And then turning over, you can see this is what I altered as well, so they matches the front. So just 2 sheets of the patterns and solids was enough to do both sides. And again, we've got that nice tall one for the extended tags to go in there, and we can fit more tags in there. And 3x4 photos there. So I think Maggie wanted to keep this page as well as a pattern continuation, because all the animals just deserve to be seen. So we can tuck things in. I've got a paper clip which isn't hidden yet. It's ready to be done, but you can just tuck more stuff if you wanted to. But with a little bit of ribbon here, it means this opens up as well. And again, we've got a pocket here for photos, and we've got a really large one here for more photos here. So if you've got more of your extended tags, you can put them in here, or just your normal tags. Lots and lots of hidden spaces, and again, magnets just to keep it shut. So that is it. That was our Seize the Day workshop with Cool Katz Crafts. Now, as I said, I really enjoyed the day. So we spent the Friday making this, and then the Saturday I got asked to do some demos. So I did the demos on all these different tags. That's how I've got so many in this album, is because I was showing lots and lots of different ways of using these Mexican shaped dies. And lots of different ways of using one set of dies in lots of ways. So if you do want to see these videos, make sure you check out that playlist. So the playlist is just a collection of videos I've put together on the same theme. So they all have the Mexican tags or some Cool Katz dies. So have a look at that playlist. Just click play all and just watch them all in one go. It really will help the channel. So it'll help my views go up if you do just do that. Just pick a playlist and hit play all. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed it. A big thank you to the ladies of Cool Katz Crafts, and also the helpers as well. Karen, Michaela, who else was there? Mary Ann. Everyone was so lovely. We had a lovely welcome because I went up with a bunch of my friends, and we had a lovely time. Even did some crafting in the hotel afterwards. It was just a lovely weekend. So if you haven't already, head to the Cool Katz shop and have a look at when their workshops are. And if you can get yourself there, you won't be disappointed. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon.